What's going on YouTube? Welcome in. Today we got another beautiful build for you. Today we're building one of our favorite cases. It is the Fractal North XL. That's right. We have built the Fractal North here on the channel before, but today we have the XL. Today's system is going to be powered by none other than the 9000X3D. Going on one of our favorite motherboards, the X870 TOMAHAWK, coming over from MSI. We're cooling it with one of our favorite AIOs in terms of price and performance with the Montech HyperFlow ARGB. 64 gigs of RAM in today's system with 6000 CL30 timings coming from Kingston and their Fury RGB as well. Got a 2 terabyte NVMe drive coming over from Kingston as well, and the tried and true KC3000. And then for the graphics card today, we have an absolute beauty. We have the Sapphire Nitro Plus RX 9070 XT. Let us know what you think down below in the comments. Make sure that like button helps us with the algorithm. Make sure that subscribe button as well if you want to see more beautiful PCs like this, and over to your YouTube feed. You want to catch us live, unedited, raw, like I is right now as we butcher this intro. You join us any Monday, Wednesday, or Friday over our Twitch channel or our TikTok channel at twitch.tv/stints or tiktok.com/@stintsbuilt, where we stream live every Monday, Wednesday, or Friday around 11 a.m. Eastern. We hope to see you soon.
All right, guys, let's get started. Good morning. Thanks for being patient. Let's get this beautiful PC built. All right, let's go top down, guys. Let's get started. Let's keep going on the build. We're going to drop the CPU down and in, top down. Motherboard's looking good. We have our tray CPU from AMD. We're an AMD partner, so we're able to get tray CPUs. Got the 9000X3D down and in. All good there. Latching in place. This will be our NVMe drive. Now, is this the same motherboard we built with on stream the other day? I feel like it is. I feel like we built with this, the X870 so many times. Down here we go with the 2 terabyte KC3000. There it is. Oop, almost had it. There it is. There we go. Back in place, our little latch mechanism. There we go. Do you deliver to the UK? We do deliver to the UK. Yep. We deliver all over the world. All right, 64 gigs of RAM today, guys. Again, we have the 64 CL32 kit. We did verify that. Yeah, 64 CL32, 64 gigs, 6400 megahertz, CL32. Good kit right there. All set. All right, motherboard's all assembled. Again, the X870 TOMAHAWK board from MSI. Our 9000X3D is down on the socket. Our 64 gigs of RAM at 6400 CL30 timings, and then our 2 terabyte NVMe drive from Kingston in the KC3000. Everything's set up there. Let's get our case out next, chat. This behemoth, it's not really a behemoth. It's just an absolutely beautiful case. I have a little bit of RGB today. Is there a certain color of brick that you want to set the RGB to with the wood? Accent that beautiful wood. Like white, I've seen green, I've seen red. Is there any colors you want brick on your RGB to kind of accentuate the wood? I've liked white before as well. Yep, like this case, it's nice. It's a nice case. Give me the front close-up. It's a little bit bigger, so I don't know if it'll fit in the close-up. It's gonna look good on TikTok. It's cropped perfectly. But yeah, it's a nice case. This is, again, let's see if we can turn our panels off. They're a little tight. Built-in fan hub today, too. Sheesh. I keep forgetting how good Fractal stuff is. It's just, Fractal's made such good cases for so many years. Is the other one good to go? Cables out of the way. Beautiful case. It's got some 3 Fractal fans already installed in the front. We will get a rear fan here. I think we can do a 140, so we'll try and find a Fractal to match. But first, we're going to go top down, get this motherboard all installed. AM4 is still good in 2025? Sure, yeah. I have a 5000X3D, both in the system and at home. It's a phenomenal CPU. There's no reason why somebody should be looking at upgrading out of it. I mean, if you're on like 5000X3D, you're pretty great, unless you want like the most FPS possible. It's actually a phenomenal CPU. Screws all in for the motherboard. 1, 2, 8. Yes, all 8 are in. It's an 8 mount with a center rad or center point that is not secure with a screw, just a pin. But there it is. Looks absolutely stunning. I am gonna get my light for back here, and I'm gonna get my fan because it is hot back here today. Let's work on some cable management before we move on to our front panel connections. Just the fans back here. Kind of just rerouting them so they're a little bit cleaner. Guys, if you guys didn't see my tweet, RIP our cables, our zip tie mug. I knocked it off the table after 4 years of streams the other day. So no more mug. We've got a little silver zip tie holder now. Let's get our USB 3.0 in. These all dialed in. And we'll move on to just getting the rest of these in, then move on to our power supply for that, chat. First cable's going in. This is going to be our USB 3.0 header. There's our USB 3.0. Sorry, Type C, sorry, not the 3.0, Type C. Type C's in. Next will be our USB 3.0, sorry about that. All right, let's run our fans. We've got our fans, our front panel connections, our front panel connections, and our HD audio. We'll run these all in right now. Our first fan, because they're all come off the, there's a hub up here. The fans are coming off the hub. All right, here's our front panel connections, which we have think just power LED and power switch, yes. Power LED, power switch. We'll move on to our power supply next chat. And Brick, by the way, I would move to the XL case if I needed the 360 cooler. Luckily, the 5000 XTD does pretty well on a 240. I will say if I did have a 9000 XTD or a 7000 XTD, it would be even better. I think that's where they started really learning how to maintain and can contain and maintain the X3D CPUs with better thermals. So we have Fractal in the house. All right. When building with Fractal, we stay all Fractal. All right. This one won't run into the hub because this is a separate kind of fan. It is a DC powered fan, which is plenty for exhaust. A lot of room to work. Definitely a lot of room to work in for sure. But there's our Fractal fan. There's our rear Fractal. Could keep the Fractal look. So I'm gonna throw that in the back here. Boom, right there. All right, rear fan's in. Bill honking 140 right back there. Power supply is next, guys. Power supply out, 1,000 watts of juice, MSI. Screws, power cable, start getting everything out of the way. All right, 24-pin main. Our 16-volt high power, CPU 1, CPU 2, and 1 PCIe. All these other cables, along with the power cable, go in the pouch. In the motherboard box. So work on these. We do have a PCIe. It's going to go right here, boop, down the bottom. I am plugging these all in now because they are going to be going in to the back of the PC in a second. The one I'm not going to put in right now is going to be this one, which is our PCIe. I'm going to run it through here in a second. This one's a tough one. This is the annoying bugger. Additional PCIe power. It's in there. All right. All right. Our cable's ready back here. That's our plate ready. This is a rear mount power supply. I mean, just slides right into the power supply basement, just like so. I'll run this in right now. Push all our cables through, feed them in. The one we have to feed still is our PCIe, which is going to be from our motherboard. Right. This power supply is screwed in. But yeah, 49ers are going, we're still going secondhand really high. Secondhand, and people are selling them because, I mean, 59s are more available, but people realize they can get a good price still for 4090s, even more what they paid, so they're selling them. If I was on Intel with 5080, I would definitely want to be on at least like 850 to 1000. 850 you could probably call AKA risk it for the biscuit, but usually that's why we're even putting 1000 in this system today. It's not even gonna need it, just for longevity purposes. Build while you can with them and better than just to try and like underpower something that's gonna be demanding, and then you have nothing but issues. Honestly, the 5070 Ti is just so good. Like anybody's looking at NVIDIA, I would just like look at that card. It's just such a phenomenal card. 16 gigs of VRAM and a good performing card. Performs like a 4080 Super, which is a phenomenal card. So I've been pushing people at 5070 Ti. It's just a great price point too. Sub 1000 for phenomenal performance. Gonna hit 200 FPS on most of the titles that you're playing in 1440p. Get the 24-pin main motherboard in. Next to me, our 12-volt high power, which is going to go over the top, which is going to go into the GPU. All right, guys, power supply's all in. Pretty clean back there. We'll start working on this cooler. We have the Montech HyperFlow today. All right, we're ready to work and put on our cooler down and in. Our back plates, everything there that we need. AMD bracket is now on. Ready to drop this cooler down and in, chat. That's fresh thermal paste on. It's a pre-applied pad, and be plenty. Don't need to reapply at all. We'll work on getting this clipped in right away. There we go. It goes in a swing on me. Something's always on the horizon, but right now, nothing confirmed right now. 9000 XTD is really the kingpin. It depends on what you're coming from too, Shinobi. Because right now, the 9000 XTD with either a 9070 XT or 5070 Ti, even a 5080, 5090, depends on your budget, it's going to be hard to even need to upgrade for quite some time because it's just that performs that well in gaming. Rats. Saw this up. Let's run our cooler wires up and over. 4090 tough. Honestly, 9000 XTD, building a system around that for you and putting a 4090 tough in would be a phenomenal, huge upgrade for you. Like a monstrous upgrade. 5950 is great, but yeah, going to like 9000 XTD with that 4090 is monstrous. We're gonna put the rest of the screws in for the rad, but we are pretty much done outside of running RGB for the GPU and putting the GPU in, chat. So let's spin this around really quick. Let's see here, I gotta run the GPU cable. It's gonna come up like this probably somewhere. I have to see once you put the GPU in, it's gonna come over here somewhere. Put the rest of these screws in really quick. Time for the GPU. All in good time, because we got this coming out next, all right? This is going in next. I'll let you look at it while we put the rest of the screws into the rad. All right. I need to get the RGB sync cable. So we sync the RGB to the fans and the cooler. Woo! Sapphire is thinking about everything right here. Boom. There's our RGB sync cable. I love how it's hidden back here too. There's going to be a back plate, a magnetic back plate that goes on here. So here's our sync cable. Boom. And then look at our power cable comes in here, chat. Look at this. 12-volt high power comes up and goes in here. Boom. All plugged in. Comes to the side. All right, I just need to run the sync cable along with it right here. All right, let's plug this in. Put the back plate on. Nice thunk. How the cables now. There we go. Go up here. Okay, get the back plate. GPU support bracket. Go on Amazon, get a black one right here to hold right there for like $6 versus putting a whole bar here. Looks hideous. AJ could probably link you one in Discord if you'd like. Last screw in. We're getting ready to light it up, chat. This is actually a stunning build for sure. There it is, chat. I dropped the screwdriver again, second time today. Up we're gonna go with the RGB sync. It's a little hard to do right now with the GPU in, but we're gonna do it. There we go. All right, snip this cable. There's our RGB sync cable, all done. Put the panels back on, let's light it up, chat. Let's go. Got some music bumping here. Let's plug everything in. We're gonna light it up for Mr. Brick.
Guys, thanks for coming in and liking another video here on YouTube. Make sure to hit that like button, help us with the algorithm. Make sure people find us and see all the beautiful PCs we build. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button as well. Remember, we build these systems live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday over on our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/stints. Come over, hang out, chat it up with us, watch us build beautiful PCs for everybody in the community. And remember, let's go.